What's good, YouTube? Yo, in today's video, I'm going to talk about what I'm doing now that I'm not working in a warehouse. Before I even talk about that, like, I really want to give thanks and just show my appreciation, because that video, it did crazy, bro. Like, that video, I never expected it to blow up the way it did. I never expected it to really inspire and help so many people. There's literally people that came up to me and was like, yo, I watched that video every single, like, I watch that video every single day to motivate me, bro. The fact that people have said that to me is like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I can't even really express how powerful that is. The fact that people are literally watching that video and using it as motivation to really, like, get them out of warehouse, or just to help them maybe become more aware, or just like to give them some sort of hope. And just also, like, people would just resonate with it on a deeper level. People understand it. People understand it, like what I was saying. Because in that video, I was honestly just expressing myself, and that's all it was. It wasn't even really made to bash people that's working in warehouses or bash warehouses in general. I was just speaking my truth. That video, it did amazing. I never expected it to get as much love and as many views as it did, as many reactions. I never expected that. I literally just put it out there because I had a dream about me working in a warehouse. But this was like a year and a half after I had already left, and I was like, that's God telling me to make this video. A lot of people want to know what I'm doing now that I'm not working in a warehouse. And I've kind of been putting off this video because I want y'all to know that, like, just because I'm not working at a warehouse do not mean that I have all of my issues figured out. Because I feel like a lot of people probably think, oh, he's not working in a warehouse no more, but he was talking about why I shouldn't work at a warehouse. That means he probably has a whole business. He has everything figured out. He has this, he's honestly, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still figuring things out, bro. I'm still figuring things out. The warehouse experience just taught me, like, that I really truly do not want to work for somebody for the rest of my life, which I said in the last video, is because I want to be my own boss. I want to be an entrepreneur, and I'm working towards that right now. That's like my dream, just really to come on this camera and really just speak my truth and help people and inspire people and just connect with people. And that's what I've been doing for the past year and a half. Like, this video, this channel, I mean, has changed my life. Just having purpose, bro. Like, having purpose, it really like changes how you perceive life, how you go about your day. It changes your motivation, your discipline, your confidence levels. Like you waking up every day with a vision. You waking up every day with drive. Like, and really, like, that's kind of what the warehouse job, that's what I got out of it. Me leaving that job in December of 2020, I was at one of my lowest points ever in my life at 21 years old. I felt like I was a zombie. I felt like I was just literally going through the motions of life. I feel like I was just living just to die, really. Like, me leaving that job, God was just telling me that I needed to be in isolation. I had already saved up a whole bunch of money, so I wasn't really worried about money. And at that time, I'm still living with my mom. So at that time, when I left the warehouse job, my only focus was really to just start focusing on myself and build my health back up mentally, physically, and spiritually. And that's what I did for a year and a half. I was really just focused on myself. I was really just focused on, you know, building a stronger connection with God and finding my purpose. That was the most important thing, bro. Finding my purpose, trying to figure out what I'm even here for, and for, like, what am I on this earth for? What am I here to do? Because we all here for a reason. So I was really just trying to figure out, like, what am I doing with my life, bro? Do I want to work for somebody else my whole life? Do I want to be in a warehouse job my whole life? Like, I had a whole bunch of money, but my soul felt empty. That kind of just taught me, like, just because you have a whole bunch of money, obviously you need money to survive out here, right? You need money to survive, but you could be a millionaire. There's some millionaires out there right now that's dealing with just loneliness, that's dealing with a whole bunch of depression, that don't really love themselves, like, that don't really, I don't know, like, they don't feel fulfilled financially. A few months ago, I was at my lowest point financially. I had spent all of the money that I saved up. I was doing, like, little small jobs like Instacart and things of that nature, but I wasn't really working up until like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So like January, bro, I was at my lowest point financially. And I was low key stressing out, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm good. I know that everything is going to work out for my greatest good. I have faith. And faith will take you a long way when you at your lowest points. Faith will take you a long way. So I was at my lowest point financially, trying to do Instacart. Like, I'm trying to do Instacart, like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to do Instacart like every single day, 9 hours, bro. Driving, doing Instacart, just trying to make my money. It was okay at first, like I'm making a little bit of money, but it's not enough. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get another job. I hit up a temp agency job. It was a warehouse job. If y'all watching this from my last warehouse video, I told y'all to never work in a warehouse job again. And honestly, I was desperate when I applied to this temp agency job. And I didn't even really want to do it, but I'm like, I need to make some money. I need to have money because I gotta survive out here. So I applied to a temp agency job, and my bro worked there, so he put in the word for me, all of that, so I could get in or whatever. So what's crazy is, like, I was finna work there. I was literally finna work there. And the whole process took like 2 weeks for me to contact them, for them to get all of my information and all of that stuff. It took 2 weeks for that whole process to happen. And the day before I was going to work there, I was finna go into work. The day before, I prayed. I'm like, God, if this is not meant for me, if this is not supposed to happen, let it perish. Like, don't even let this happen if it's not meant for me. Because I was feeling kind of indecisive. Like, I wanted to work there for money, but I'm like, it's a warehouse job. I know what kind of experiences and just situations I might be getting into. The next day, the lady contacted me. She was like, they don't need you anymore. Like, they're not gonna follow through with getting you into the job. I was like, that's God right there. I'm literally like, I'm divinely protected. So I literally prayed the night before. I'm like, if this is not meant for me, if this warehouse job is not meant for me, it's not meant for me. Let this like perish. But I said it like in a way to where, like, if it's meant for me, let it be. If it's not, then let it perish. I was kind of mad at first because I'm like, bro, like, I really needed a job. I'm really like, I thought I was supposed to work there. But at the end of the day, that's just God protecting me. That's just God guiding me every single step of the way. Because if I was supposed to work there, I would be working there right now. It took me like a few days to really just see the bigger picture. I'm like, God has more in store for me. I say like a few weeks to a month passed, and I'm just still doing Instacart, trying to make money on the side. It's going okay. I'm making enough money to just pay my bills. I'm making enough money to, you know, just buy food and buy gas. Eventually, like, I was praying, and I'm like, I'm just trying to find a job that's just for me. I'm just trying to find something that's for me, something that I get to do so I can also just do what I really love to do on the side. I eventually, like, I got a job at one of my favorite restaurants in my hometown. And this is a job that I wanted to work at. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about working at this job last year because back in August of 2022, I was telling my friends that I worked there. Even though I didn't work there, it was like the vision was for me to work there. Like, I feel like I just had the vision that I was going to work there. And I want to say I manifested it, but it was also just God. Like, and I knew the owner. Like, shout out to the owner, bro. Like, me and him have been really cool for the past like year and a half, 2 years. So he was like, yo, you need a job? I was like, yeah, like, I need a job, bro. So he got me in. So I've been working there for the past like month and a half for real. And honestly, like, I really love the job. It's a really good job for me. And honestly, I don't see myself doing it for the rest of my life, but you know, it's a good step in the right direction because when I was younger, I used to love to cook. I used to love to make food. I remember when I was younger and I used to be in the kitchen with my uncle and he taught me how to cook for real. So like, I've always loved cooking, and I also be cooking like a lot of plant-based food because I'm plant-based. So being able to work at a plant-based restaurant where I get to be around food and just things that I love, like people that, you know, just have good energy, people around me that have good energy that I get to really have things in common with, like, it really, I'm grateful, bro. I'm just so grateful. Even though I'm making a few dollars less than I would probably be working at a warehouse in 2023, it's like, I would rather be making a few dollars less, doing something that I love to do, rather than doing something that I completely fucking hate making a few dollars more and depressed, feeling like I don't want to get up and do nothing every day, feeling like I hate my life. Like, that's real though. Like, I would rather be making a few dollars less, doing something that I love to do, rather than just being depressed every single day, not wanting to get out of bed or go to work, not wanting to be around my coworkers, not wanting to be around customers, not wanting to be around low vibrational people, and just in an atmosphere and an environment where my vibration, my energy is just going down. Like, I feel like I'm drained every time that I leave, because that's how I felt when I was working at a warehouse, and it's a drastic difference now. Like, but my ultimate goal, I really just love to inspire people. I really love to come on camera and express myself. I know, like, I'm going to be successful in whatever I do, but as far as just me making these videos, bruh, I'm going to be successful. Like, I believe it. I believe it. So it's like, I'm doing something that I love to do, and the money don't even really matter when it comes to YouTube. It's really just like, I just love helping people, bro. Even just in my life, in real life, I just love to help people. So that's what I'm doing now that I'm not working at a warehouse job. I was also gonna do, do a trade a couple times. I was actually finna be an electrician, and that was kind of like my plan B. If everything crumbled and things didn't work out, I was finna be an electrician. But that's another option for me. Maybe I do it, maybe I don't. But right now, I'm good. I just want to honestly make these videos, bro. I just want to do what I love, and I know money is important. I'm still making money. I'm still good right now, but I just feel like purpose is very, very, very key. I also gotta say that my experience, is going to be different from everybody else's experience. I got to have that 2 years of free time without having to worry or stress, because I'm still living with my mom. I'm still living with my parents. So, like, obviously I'm helping her with bills. I'm helping her with a lot. I realized that was honestly a blessing. And everything happened for a reason. Everything had to happen that way for me to get where I am today. So I just wanted to say that. Somebody else might, have 3 kids, and maybe they can only not have a job for a month and a half. Like, everybody's situation is different. So I don't want people to be like, oh, he got to do that because he didn't have no responsibilities. I was still paying bills. I was still helping my mom and stuff. It was just that, I didn't have to pay $2,000 to $3,000 a month for everything. Like, so I just wanted everybody to just keep that in mind. If y'all still working at a warehouse, let me know what y'all doing now, if y'all still working there, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Peace.